Now, please to bless me. I can sing properly because you're a good mridanga player, but I am a bad singer. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha. Bigger one, give me. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Nitai Gaur Pramanande Bala Hari Naam Sankirtan Ki Shamaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari Bol Hare Krishna. It's very nice. Nicely you just to played the mridanga. Can I get a little bit of hot water? Warm.
Sure.
But no tulsi.
Okay.
Warm. Because then, warm water.
Yeah.
Very nice. Mridanga you were played. I was very happy. So nice. Who just to taught you that playing Mridanga? Huh? Ajay Gauranga Prabhu. He's in your temple? Here? Pune. Oh, it's very nice. It's very. One day you become a good Mridanga player. Huh? And become very happy. Huh? You are a little bit difficult to, because I am not a good singer. That's why maybe and not to follow your all rhythms. It's very nice. Thank you so much. You tell me, what I will speak? What I will speak? You don't know.
Have you got any?
You are in which class?
Which class?
5.
Fifth standard.
Really? You are in 5 standard. Oh, I'm thinking you are maybe 3rd or 2nd like that. But you are in 5. So you are so adult. Where is your mother?
Abhi Kupra.
Shall I drink water? Give me permission. Thank you, Mataji. Tell me, what should I speak?
Bringing up children in Krishna consciousness.
Bring up in children in Krishna consciousness. Your mother, so... You said, mother, I am automatically bring up. Why I'm in Krishna consciousness, I can play Mridanga? Actually, you see that if you want to brought up your children in Krishna consciousness way, first you need to be the devoted, the parents. Even if you go to Bhagavatam, there we can see Devavati and Kardamuni to bring the Kopil Rishi, the Kopil Muni Bhagavan into their womb. First they are doing the first class devotion. So Prabhupada says to brought somebody or to bring somebody, to brought up something or bring to someone to something. You don't need to think about them too much. First you have to think about yourself. Just like you are flying in a kite. So kite is on the sky. When you are thinking, how can I bring the kite in front of me? But the roller machine in your hand. So if you are just rolling very nicely, then it will slowly can come. So the brought up, especially the child in nature, they always try to imitate the parents. You'll see, any time, especially we can see in Indian tradition, that when a children is going with their parents to the temple, as long as their parents are standing like this, their children also look at. Then he will also do like that. If they will see the parents is bow down, immediately he will see what is doing. Oh, my father, mother bow down. Then he will also do like that. Because the child in nature, they have no knowledge. That's why they are trying to imitate to someone. To bring up or brought up the children in Krishna consciousness, first to need the parents should be in front of them as a guru. That's why the children first guru is the parents. Even the material psychology also says something you and Prabhuji says happened, but in front of them you not to discuss, you don't show like this, because that kind of things is just to put on their mind. It is really to help, the hitting on the mind. Why they do like this? Sometimes you'll see when father mother is just to fighting, children started cry because they can't tolerate this kind of matter, this kind of situation. That's why we need in front of them so nicely and gently behavior they can learn. You not to taught them that maybe such example that she is so naughty, but your son is very very strict and follow and very obedient to you. Then you can tell, she will say, you don't love me, you like my brother. Then you will say that why I am like, because you see whatever I am saying him, that he is following. That's if you follow me, follow like him, then I'll also love you. Then you will try, okay, my brother following to mother, father, that's why they like. So if I am just to follow, then I'll do like this. So that's why a children's life, to brought up in a proper way, we need to be exemplary in front of them. Even we have something issue, but in front of them we should not to be behave like that. Because that is our private life or personal life, but in front of them I have to be like that. I have to be like that. In one class, Radhanath Maharaj said, my father was fighting one time and they wanted to just to divorce. But my mother looked at my face that I am crying. We stay there just to living each other. That's why my mother stay with my father. And when I grown up, so my mother only to say, I don't like this person, but I am only to tolerating this person for you. That's why. So we have to think about it. To brought up the children, a mother, father is sacrificing so many things. It's very important. That's why even he is a brother, he is also be like that, a guru. Because in front of the sister, he will be very naughty. He will be like a not to following the parents. That things will impact the mind of the the younger one. My mother in a Bengali once said, Ager hal jedige jai, pasher hal chedige jai. You will see the paddy field. When the farmer take to the cows, you will take the plow and cow in one row. The behind the 100 cows, no need to any person. One farmer is following one cows and take to the proper way, and behind all the cows is going through like this way. So the first one will be the good line, then second, third, fourth, everything will be followed. They'll think about, oh my God, my brother is so strict to following parents. If I do something, then my mother, father don't like me, don't just to hear any excuse, then I have to do. Just like if your son is sitting on the table and take the like a dosa and said, I don't like this, I don't eat. Immediately she will say, I don't also like that, mommy. I have to take upma. I don't take the dosa. I also like, because he is also like upma. But even if she don't like dosa, but he will say, no mommy, you made it, I have to take. Because you are so hard struggling to make this and make a nice preparation. Maybe I don't like it, but still I have to accept it because you prepare. Then even if her mind is that she will decide, but she will be keep quiet. Thinking, oh my God, my brother is accepted. If I tell, then mommy don't listen. So I have to follow like this. So it is like that. That's why in front of them. Even sometime parent, husband also. Maybe you don't like. Just like even Prabhuji will say, your mother is making so rubbish. It's nothing, no tasty, no salt, no masala, nothing. Then children in one day also to telling to the mother also like this, you are a rubbish. Then you are thinking, where you learned this word? That the father told that your mother is rubbish. She is learning that. Children don't just to getting the word from outside, getting the word from our inside. Because all kinds of bad words, they are just to imitate from the others. When as soon as Prabhu will say like this, immediately they catch. Because our mind in material world, our mind is so corrupted. Good things it will take a time to accept it. Bad things quickly can. Then one day you will cook. Maybe Prabhuji always to say your mother not cook. Every time children go to the table and say, you mommy don't cook properly. Let's go to the hotel. So who said that I don't know to cook? Yes. Papa will always to say, you are not a good cook. Really you are not a nice cook. So that's why it is the husband-wife combination should be. You not to put your and your husband position in front of them down. Always, even Prabhuji will see my wife not to cook very nicely. She will say, baby, they will say, mommy, papa, you will see, mommy today cook, no masala, no salt. Beta, this is not your mommy cooking. This is Radharani helping. Blessings your mother is to giving to prepare the food. So should be honored. You see that Krishna just honor to Krishna, father, mother. So this is a prasad. This is not your mother prepare. It is Krishna just to gave the energy. That's then slowly will be same like sometime the father also like mother also your father is not a good person, I am telling bring the potato, brought it the cauliflower. I say bring masala, this masala, brought it cumin seed masala. It's a very less intelligent. This word just less intelligent immediately catch. One day Phat speaking suddenly tell to the father, Papa, you are less intelligent. Where you got this word? The mommy said, you always in Sabji Bazar, you are doing some wrong things. Yes. So very carefully we have to say. Parents, the honor is to depend on how much you are in good cooperation. As much as you each other to give respect each other, that will impact to them. They also try to. But if you are just to humiliate, just like Prabhu tried to humiliate you, you try to humiliate Prabhu, then that will impact to them. Sometimes we can see in our Indian family, children are rubbish behavior with mother. You will find it at the clue, the father is always to make a rubbish behavior with wife. That impact coming to the children. Sometimes you will see children are rubbish behavior to father. That means her mother always to dominate her father. The husband. That's why that is. So we have to create them very nicely. First we have to be very exemplary in front of them. Such a nice way. Understand? So you are also guru of your in front of your sister. So your behavior will be like that. That even scripture in Ramayana saying that Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna thought that Ram is the father of Lakshman, Bharat and Hanuman. So your behavior will be like that. Your sister feel my elder brother is like my father. Okay? So that's why to brought up the children is very need to that exemplary in the family. Exemplary in the family. And another way, always to treat the children not like this. Don't do like. Every time, children, you need to give the understanding. Why you not to do. Only you say, you don't do. Then they will be very negative idea. Why not to do, that also you explain. Why not to do? Then that will helping to their mind. Why not to do? Maybe they'll say, I don't take now dosa. Then you said, okay, I will also say you not to take dosa. But morning time, dosa is good. But you want aloo parota. But aloo parota is heavy. If you take this, then you can't enjoy the lunch food. So they can understand. Because when people are rejecting to something, why? People rejecting the lack of knowledge. And they are not enough knowledge. That's why it is a parents very needful. They should explain them. As a preacher, we are to preach so much time, so much energy, so much example, so much what is called just like a explanation. Everything we do it for outside, but we don't try to explain in our inside. If someone asking, Mataji, why you are chanting? You are 1 hour sitting and can tell. If your children will ask, hey, stop, take this malan jopa. No need to explain this thing. So that's why you have to be polite like this. As much as time you have to give it, you also thinking they are also my followers. To have to be teach them. So like this way, you can bring and brought up like that. Yashoda Maya sometime told you, even you saw the picture that Jashoda Ma said to Krishna, you bring the shoes of your father. Then Krishna brought it on the head. Why? Because he is teaching like this way. So, the parents is the first teacher of any children. That's what Prabhupada always to say. My first guru is my father. Because my father always to taught me. Even I am lying down with my mother, but my father came at 11 o'clock, took shower, he's doing puja and ting ting ring sound. I understand that my father came and to do like this. That's why to brought up the children, first I saw that my last 24 years, 26 years, my preaching life, I saw that the best children is coming out a family where the parents has a good understanding each other. And I saw that 99% the bad children is coming out from a family where the husband wife has a not good understanding. Maybe we can outside see they are okay, but maybe mother say, just like such example, mother maybe tell to, is her name, what is? Shuparna. Her mother will say, Shuparna has one problem. He like to drink cold water. If Mataji will say, Baba, you don't drink. Father said, you always you have some issue. He likes to eat, give him chance. Immediately father down to the mother. But father same time, yes better, your mother, what is saying? Even that is not right. Whatever his father say is not right. Actually he like. But his father should be example like that. Yes better, you not to drink the cold water, it is not good for your stomach. Later, even if he wants to say something like a husband, say in a private room, okay, sometime give him chance to drink the cold water. Always not to force. But don't give the chance to in front of the son to take the mother position in the town. That is very important for us. But sometimes we see mother giving us some order, father say, you always in forcing to the children. Leave it. Eat better. If you don't like, go. Don't like, go. Then children will be like that. Sometimes you will just to mother say, you finished eating? Understand? Like you say, you finish eating? Just go, take your plate and wash. Your father said, you always, they are a child. Mommy, you give me, I'll wash. This is bad. This is the privilege. Better, let's say your mother said, so you wash. Even Prabhuji want to say that this is not right. They are children. Don't give the chance to wash. But that will say in a behind, not in front of them. Then they will learn these things. They will learn these things. That's why always to see that. Just you come to the Krishna Leela. Mother Jashoda gave the example. Krishna when wanted to grazing the cows in barefoot. Mother Jashoda always to highlight his father. Your father said, don't go outside with the barefoot. So I can't give the permission. You have to grazing the cows, you need to wear the shoes. Then Krishna started, okay, if you give me the shoes, then give me the all cows. 9 million cows pair of shoes. But Mother Jashoda said, okay, your father said, no problem, you go, I'll see. To brought up the children also you have to be very technical. Very technical. Otherwise it's very. It is one sense easy, it is another sense not so easy. The good combination, you see, even if you go to the multi-level company, when I'm giving the class to the corporate person, I'm always to say, a corporate always to say, if our team is so tied up and so cooperative, outside anybody cannot to defeat. Anybody cannot to defeat. Just like Krishna in that day class I say, why Krishna liked the Pancha Pandava? Because their team is so tight. Each other to respect. Tight not means very hard and fast. They are tight by respect each other. When a team is to be respect each other, then that will be nice. I saw that when I'm coming to the car, so he's telling something, I don't know what to explain. He's telling some word about to some one person. But she's just to listening. This is not that. It's not good. Just like if maybe you said, please to bring some sliced bread. But Prabhuji not to bring the sliced bread. And when you just to take it out and put in, and you are just to mumbling and said, your father is nothing. Always to forget it. I said, bring some sliced bread because tomorrow I have to go. That girl immediately go to the door and said, Papa, you are in less brain. Today saying very easy way. Tomorrow it is saying very rough way. Rough way. Which day Prabhuji forgot to bring the pencil or paper. When your daughter say, you are less intelligent, Papa. You always to mother rightly say that you are always to forget. That they're telling very roughly. They say in front of them, don't use in bad language. Whatever in our inside, but don't give the chance to other. We not to think that how a Pancha Pandav to keep a one wife. It is the greatest austerity. One wife, 5 brothers. How? Because they have a good respect each other. That's why. That's why. Otherwise, one wife, 5 person is difficult. So only by their respect they can stay together with the one wife. That's why to brought up the children, first need the good combination. Just like your temple also. Somebody cannot to do anything if your temple team is cooperate each other. Very good team. Even your Mataji community, just like a flower, just like your cleaning. If your team is very organized, very respect each other, then you can do something very nicely. If inside the team is not a good combination, then there is a problem. You can see why you come to the example why the Lanka was destroyed. Only is a bad combination because Ravana is different mentality and who is this another person? Ravan brother Bibhishan is different. But if they are in one, then Ram also can't do anything. Also anything. That's why this is very important. That's why he is always to say, mother saying, you have to eat. He may say, you see, Bhaiya, Mummy is no. Mummy cook, so you have to eat. You have to eat. You see, I am also eating. You see, Papa also eating. She also eating. Then she will keep quiet. Mummy cook, leave it. I am also leave it. Mummy, I don't eat. And you will say, I don't also eat. Then start. That's a need a good combination. You will see, I am giving an example. If you want to like a brinjal pakora, or like a South Indian people like the bara. Bara is good taste when coming. All the mixture was good combination. Like a wheat flour and rice flour and whatever your ingredients you have. If it is a good combination, then taste will be nice. If it is not good combination, taste will be bitter. So is where the husband wife is a good combination, family is a good combination. You see, always to think about it. Golok is not there. Golok is here in your relationship. Golok is not in there. Golok is in our relationship. Why Krishna? Still staying in the awe and reverence in a Dwarka, still he is not to getting happiness. Why? There is no good combination. They are each other to finding the faults. Satyabhama finding the faults of what is Rukmini's problem. Rukmini finding what is Satyabhama. They say Krishna not get happiness. But Krishna get the happiness in the gopis because they don't find each other faults. There is a good combination. That's why Krishna liked it. So Krishna liked to stay with that devotee's heart, that personal heart, where is a good combination. Who can just to manage everybody, who can very nicely adjust with everybody. Krishna liked to seek their heart. And so it is very important that to bring up the children in a right consciousness, you need to first the good relationship with the husband and wife. Husband and wife. It's a very nice and very amazing. And it is not that. In future, when they get married, when they become parents, they will always to say, as an example, my father, mother is like my God. They're so nice combination. There. Even my father is 70 years old, my mother is 70 years old, but they have a so nice, very loving relationship each other. But when you will see that each other is finding fault mentality, children matter will be like that. That's why first to bring and brought up a good children, you need a good combination of parents and the good sadhana. It's like that. Just like if you say, Vidya, wake up today Mangalarti. Father said, you are disgusting. They are children. Let them chance to sleep. Vidya, sleep better. Next day you will call, Vidya, you wake up. Mommy, you are a rubbish. Always to disturb. Have to sleep now. So need a good combination. Even Prabhuji want to say that they are a child, don't call 4 o'clock. They will wake up 5 o'clock. Should be say, that day should be say, wake up. But next day, at that night you will say, okay, they are a child, no need to force them. They will little bit later wake up, no problem. I didn't say in front of them. This is the technique. This is the technique. Chanakya says, a destroyer is not coming by outside. A destroyer is coming, starting from inside. You will see, the Lanka is not destroying from outside. Lanka destroying starting from inside. Vibhishan started to give the information all are inside. Now always to see, any relationship, anything is to break up when you give the privilege to third person can involve. You and Prabhuji's relationship nobody can break up. But when you just to privilege to third person can involve, immediately it will crash. Immediately crash. Because third person don't know the relationship. That's why our Bhagavad Gita and our everyday. Why Krishna didn't give the chance that Arjuna should go to the that forest? We can see that Krishna, we are seeing so many the reason. But one reason is that Arjuna is a mind up now, mood of passion. That's why Krishna think about in that mood, if you will go to the forest and you will get the association of that kind of rishi, the so-called sadhus, then his life will be finished. That's why Krishna, somehow or other, I have to convince. I have to convince. Don't give the chance to the unnecessary person take the lessons. Immediately finish. That's why a relationship is not break up by the outside. Prabhupada used to give an example. A sheep in the like a turmoil one ocean or like a very a high tide ocean. A ship never can sink. A ship is sink when there is some hole and water can come inside. Sheep never can sink or dip in the water if they are sheep not to allow the water come inside. So a relationship, a good bondage, not to break up from outside. When you will give the chance to come them inside. Then you see, no mosquitoes here. Not any problem. But as soon as you open it, then mosquito come. So you will say, mosquito disturb me. But actually mosquito not disturb. You gave the chance to mosquito come inside. Why you open the door? You open the door, that's why they come and disturbing to you. So that is not their problem. It is your problem. That's why always too you can try to find out the problems. 99% problem is not creating by others. We are creating. We are creating. We are the reason of everything. That's what Krishna used to say. Arjuna said, I am so disturbed. I can't stay with them. Shall I go outside? I go to the forest. Krishna said, nobody disturbing your mind. You are disturbing your mind. Because you are giving the chance to disturbing your mind. Let's say even in a difficult situation, if you are peace, nobody can hamper you. One example of your holy festival in a temple, color festival. They are enjoying. You will say, they will throw it, I'll go. They not to throw you. If you want to enjoy it with them, then they throw the color to you. But if you are standing on one side, you just to observe it, you just to enjoy it, then no problem. But as soon as you will go inside, and you want to go inside and say, I want to save myself, that is can't problem. That not can happen. If you go inside, then you have to take some color. If you don't want, then you stand on one side. Then they don't come, run, and they don't throw the color to you. Same life. That's why the children, if you want to do brought up in a very nicely, then you need to the good combination, the understanding of parents. Then very quickly you can brought up. Just like if you are grown up very nicely to Tulsi Maharani, you need the good combination of cow dung fertilizer and water. If fertilizer is so much, water is less, you finish. Again, fertilizer is less, but water is so much, die. But when in the balancing, that's what Prabhupada said, bhakti line is like a train line. It is a good. Even Prabhupada says, those who are only bhakti, they also live with the bhakti. But those who are only material life, they also forget the bhakti. We need to paralyze. Sometimes we need to also see the material life. Because if you are not understanding material life, you cannot to be too much tight in spiritual life. Same time, if you are not to attach too much in spiritual life, you don't understand how much difficulties in material life. So you need to the both combination. You can't understand the value of the day if there is no night. You cannot to understand the value of the night if there is no day, sunlight day. So you need to like that. So if like this way, if you are trying to understanding each other, trying to behave each other like this way, then you will see that your children, not only children, even your whole family behavior is like you are in Golok Vrindavan. Now why Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Jedino grihe bhajano dekhi, grihe to goloko bhai. Whenever I will see that my whole family is in Krishna consciousness, that then I feel that I am in Golok Vrindavan. So that is in a good understanding. And so Prabhupada also predicted, we will always to say, ISKCON never can destroy an outside person. ISKCON destroyed an inside person. When you are not cooperate each other, that you will think about, it will destroy. So we need our GBC, our gurus always to try. We should combination is good, nicely. Why Gauriya Mats all are break up? Because when they internally divided, that's why. That's why it is very important. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any question? I am not a good speaker. I am trying to give something.
Very, very, very valuable lessons to take from your speech today. Thank you, Prabhu. So one question I have is, if say one family member in the family is getting humiliated continuously, how can we handle that situation? How much can we tolerate? Of course, Krishna says we have to learn to tolerate. But if continuously, repeatedly, something happened in past, keeping on telling that, or how to tolerate?
Prabhupada one time one story says, one day one Ekadashi day, before the Ekadashi day, one sadhu is giving a speech, and there is also one snake also went to hear that, and he said that Ekadashi day, don't disturbing, don't bite, don't giving the sufferings to anyone, then it will be break up. Then that snake is sitting in bank of the under one tree, and some of the naughty boys and go and throw the stone, and he never can say anything. He think about the sadhu yesterday saying, if I just to bite them, then my Ekadashi will break. So that sadhu morning time came to take bath, and he seen that the snake is going to die. I said, well, how would this happen? He said, I heard your lecture yesterday. And then the sadhu said, I said you don't bite, but I didn't say you don't show your the app just like what is called like yes, you can't don't. I didn't say that you don't shows your hood. You not to. If someone always to just look biting you, eating you, not that means you are just to tolerating. Sometimes you have to say, but in a such a way, then he can learn something. He can learn something. Krishnas also have some tolerating power. He is also sometimes be aggressive. So you have to think about it. If someone repeatedly to do something, that time you have to give them space. Okay. So like that. Not Krishna saying like you have become like a puppet doll. That's called in foolish. That's called in foolishness. Again and again repeatedly to someone just to bite you or eat you. That is called in foolishness. You need to sometimes. Just like Krishna went to Duryodhana as a Shandipatra, that you are just to combination, make it good. Like a deal, you give something to them because they are also brother. Krishna so many ways try, but they not listen. Then Krishna said, now you need to listen, a little bit teach. The Prabhupada one example is saying, then when his children, he's a 5 children, one of the younger children, when a mother is seeing the shadi, and that boy, because Prabhupada time not so electricity, they are using the ghee lamp or like a sesame lamp, and the child is a nature to see the fire, they try to touch. So again and again that boy and mother say, don't do this, but it will burn your finger. Not listen. Then Prabhupada wife say, you are only to reading Bhagavad Gita, not think about it children. Please to check. Prabhupada said, okay, you sit and do it to her. And Prabhupada calling his son, but come, touch it, it's very nice. It's cool, touch. And that boy thought, my father said, and Prabhupada, and as soon as he just touched, Prabhupada take it and said, ooh. And Prabhupada's wife said, you are a father, you are a demon. He's a child and you gave the chance to touch the fire. Prabhupada said, you are 10 times to told him, but he not to listen. Now you need to teach him. You need to touch it and give the understanding what is the touching problem. Now you will ask, Beta come, you touch. No, Papa. I don't touch it, it will burn my finger. Prabhupada said, in his life, never can touch. You not to think about, Prabhupada said, you not to think about, as a father, I am just to giving the chance to burn his finger. I just to give the little bit touch and take the test. Sometime, when even children, you are again and again say, but they not listen, sometime you are giving. Okay, just do and see what is condition. I know one Mataji, she's also preached to me. She has one child. She likes to eat the chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. It's good. So I gave her in chocolate ice cream, which was so scorching hot. And she was eating and after running loose motion. And I said, tomorrow shall I go to ice cream shop? No, Prabhu, I don't ice cream. No chocolate ice cream in my life. Because I'm 10 times went to bathroom. So like that. Sometime when become so naughty, give them, okay, just let's do and see what is happening. What is happening. So like this way, इसलिए हिंदी में एक कहावत कहते हैं, कोई कोई व्यक्ति देख के सीखता है और कोई कोई व्यक्ति धक्का खा के सीखता है ना. किसी किसी को somebody you want to just listen and reading they can learn, and somebody you need to push, then they can learn. You know, that's why.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. She's sleeping. You have a
She has a
question?
question.
Oh my God, I don't know answer.
Ask
Please,
loudly.
please, very not so hard question, okay?
What do you do if someone's continuously annoying you?
And
What?
so,
Oh, what you will do when someone continuously annoying you? You see, when somebody continuously to annoying you, you are continuously to love him. My question, come to the question. Your family, your father, mother taught you, Vidya, when you go to the school, you continuously to respect your friend. But you see your friend continuously to disrespect it to you, annoying you or ignore you. So if you are just, you will say, no mommy, I don't do like this. Because my friends annoying me, they don't respect me, they are just to ignore me. I have to do. So my question, you are going to someone life to give it your, the culture to them. Now you are just to hire culture from them.
what is the answer?
You answer, you get my answer, get my point? You will go to the someone life to give your culture. Now you will hire their culture to your life.
Will you give something to them or will you learn something from them? Sriram?
Yes. So they will annoying because their parents not to teach them good. Or they are not to learning their culture that we should love them. Okay? And one time if you are just to put in your memory, if someone doing bad, I have to do bad, then you are never become a good. You know, there is one example from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know Jagai Madhai? And when Jagai Madhai was just to cut the forehead of Nitai, immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with what? Sudarshan. I'll kill you. Nityananda Prabhu said, Prabhu, you are a Lord. If you kill them, they are a robber, they are a stealer, they are a bad person. This is their work. But you are a Bhagavan. You have to give them love. They will kill you, but you will save them. You understand? You can. So that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, Nitai, now I learn. Please. That is the example is we get from sweet laddu by Krishna. Bhutana went to take the poison. Krishna gave the what? Love. So if someone annoying you, but you respect them, you love them. I know too, because my family, my Prabhupada, my culture, my parents never to teach we should disrespect to someone. Disrespect to someone. That's why it is my culture. You do it your thing. Your other friends can say, oh Vidya, why not to do like this? So my parents always to say, if someone bad, but still I have to with them good. Then you are in good culture. You are in good culture. Understand? Get my point? Answer is right? Or you want to clarify something more? Okay. Okay? So it is like that. Even somebody try to be distressed to us, but we have to give them nice. Then they will become a devotee. Always to understand, to teach to someone, we need to tolerate to beginning. You see, to brought up you very nicely, your mother is tolerating so many things. Your naughtiness, your so many unwanted things with just asking, but still your mother tolerating. And that's why you are grown up very nicely. Same way, if we want to make some devotee, we need to tolerate him. Then they will. That's why don't give the chance to your mind to accepting from something. Rather, we have to be a giver. We are not to hanker. Prabhupada went to West. Everybody is Swamiji. You are coming to Western world to incoming dollar. Prabhupada said, I didn't come to incoming. I am coming to giving. ভারত ভূমিতে জন্ম হইল যার নিজ জন্ম সার্থক করি পর উপকার. We are coming to giving, not to taking. We are a teacher. Understand? Those who are in Krishna consciousness, they are a teacher. Today is the Teacher's Day. So World Teacher's Day. That's why we have to giving, not to accepting, because they have nothing. Our teacher is books, Prabhupada. So we are learning from them. Okay? So your brother is annoying always? I think so. But you always to give the love and respect. One day you understand. I am so much disturbing to my brother, but still my sister always to respect and tolerate me. One day you'll understand. But just like he's annoying and you are annoying, then what is the difference? If outside dog will bite you, and you will go to bite? Because they are a dog. Their naturality, their condition is like that. They have to bite to see someone. But we are a human being. We have a knowledge. We can't bite the dog. Clear? So you'll understand. If your brother is annoying you, then you understand. Maybe not read Bhagavad Gita properly. But I read it, I understand Prabhupada, my mother, my father. I know to do like this. Okay? Hare Krishna. Shall I stop here? Because you have to eat something and then sleep. You are sleepy? Yes, little bit. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Say Ram, why you are annoying? Ram always to give the pleasure to everybody.
Yes, he was like that when she was very young. He was very caring.
Really?
And then she was little bit, because of her age, she was little bit naughty to him. So he made
revenge, you know.
turned, yeah.
Take the revenge. But you always
But
to
now-
understand, you are in Sri Ram. Ram is tolerating the brothers. So you also to tolerate, okay?
She's very, very kind. Actually, even though they fight, when there is a problem to him, she's the first one to protect him.
Okay.
She's more like matured sometimes.
Okay. It's good. What is your favorite food? Huh?